Hello, everyone, and welcome to HomeGrown. My name is Randy Gross. I'm joined here today by St. Edward's own William Henry, senior defensive end. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. Uh, you just recently came to the final decision on where you want to go to college. It was a long process. Let me start by asking you, what were all your choices? What were your preferences, and what made you come to your final conclusion?
Well, my choices were Notre Dame College, Cincinnati Christian, University of Cincinnati, Kent State, Youngstown State, University of Charleston, Malone University, um, Bowling Green, um, and UConn. So I was kind of my preferences were UConn, Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati, Notre Dame College, University of Charleston, and Youngstown State.
Okay. Did any of those schools want you to switch positions, or were you able to just pretty much wherever you went, you would be able to play the position you wanted to play, which was defensive end?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, pretty much everybody was gonna allow me to play defensive end. So I know in some schools they said the weight I have now will be good to play DN, but some also said I could put on more and still play DN. Just cut down or gain the rate, can't gain the weight back in the right way. So
Okay. When you went through the decision process, you went on a lot of visits. How many official visits are you allowed to take?
five,
Five. I know you took more than that, right?
not official.
Not official.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
just you went
Yeah,
and visit more
yeah. You
places.
can take as many visits as you want. Just only five official visits.
Your mom usually went with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did she have a special place she wanted you to go, or did she pretty much leave it all to you?
I mean, she would. Okay, so we're going visits. After the visits, she'll ask me whenever we leave the school or for official visits, go to the hotel after the visit. She'll ask me, how do I feel about the school? How do I feel about the coaches? And she'll just ask me my opinion on it, and then we'll talk, and I get her opinion on it, and then. But I mean, the final decision it was really up to me. So
Okay. All 4 years of high school, you've played basketball. You did AAU. We know at your height, everyone looked at you as basketball star Trey.
yeah, definitely.
How has the transition been mentally for you to just say, okay, football is what I'm about to do. Football is what I'm going to do. Has that been hard? Has that been natural?
Uh, it's been kind of tough, honestly. Like my first 2 years, I mean, it was okay because I was more of like a basketball player. I would say, but then I feel like my junior year or summer going into my junior year, that's when I finally like realized and thought to myself like, football is what I want to do. That's what I want to go do at the next level. So I mean, that's when I started to change my mind towards that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like playing basketball. It's just I would always lean towards football more than basketball. So I say, yeah, summer going into junior year.
Okay. You've made your decision. You pretty much made it public. So for those that don't know, what was your choice?
I'm going to Youngstown State University to play football.
Congratulations. Happy to tell you that.
Thank you.
For some reason, I wasn't one of the first people you told. I'm not going to hold that against you. I'm not going to take it personally, but I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
That's still local.
Hmm.
It's not far.
Hmm.
Good or bad?
It's good. I mean, I personally, I didn't want to be home. Like I didn't want to be like 20 minutes away from home and stuff like that. I didn't want to be in Cleveland. So I mean, with Youngstown, it's only an hour away from my house. I can come home on weekends if I really want to, which I'm not. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just wanted to get away from home and actually get the college experience. And I feel like Youngstown, like you said, is not too far. It's not too close. So I mean, I'm not that far away from family, and I got a little brother, so I'm not that far away from him. And I mean, I can still get the college feel while I'm gone. So
Okay. Um, you are again a student at St. Ed's High School. You have a lot of other classmates and teammates that are going to continue their academics to another level.
mm-hmm.
Has anyone that has already gone, have they given you any advice, or is there anyone that's at Youngstown that you'll be able to go to school with that can talk to you and at least help you out a little bit on what's about to happen?
Oh yeah. It's a kid now. He just graduated last year. I actually played football with him my sophomore and junior year. His name Melvin Jackson. He plays defensive back at Youngstown State right now. This was his first year. He redshirted though, but he said, I mean, he basically told me, redshirting was like the best thing he could have did.
Okay.
You learn a lot more. You learn a lot more. You get to actually break down and watch the film and talk to your coaches more, get your classes and stuff situated, get your time management and stuff together. So he said, that actually helped him a lot.
Let me dig into that for a second. A lot of times when our young athletes and family members leave and go to school and they play sports, they get redshirted, which means they're still on the team, but they're basically just going to sit out that first year. Automatically, people think that's a negative thing. It's not.
No.
I want you to explain exactly what redshirt means.
Well, redshirting mean, and that's in any sport, it means basically your first year that you're at the school, you can either choose to play the special teams or play a small role on the team and kind of waste a year, or you can sit 1 year and use that year as a development year where you can, get bigger, weight room, like I said, learn your playbook, study more, so you get like the whole feel of everything. You still get to practice and everything. Right. So you get to practice. Sometimes if you're on the travel squad, you get to travel with the team.
Okay.
So it's not like you're just like away from the team or anything. I mean, you're still with the team. But yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it. You get in the swing of things. It's just a developmental year.
And for those who understand, that means you still get to play after you sit out that year. You're still eligible for 4 years of athletics.
4 more years left. Mm-hmm.
And you actually will, if you stay all 4 years, you can graduate that last year and just play football.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just be a athlete.
Yeah, because your first year you redshirt, you're a freshman in the classroom, and then you're a freshman on the field. But if you redshirt your first year, your sophomore year in the classroom, that would be your freshman year playing football. So you still have 4 more years athletically. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm glad that you understand that. I know you've already talked to you about it.
Mm.
Does that bother you? First of all, you might go out there. First of all, when is camp open for you to go out and see where they might put you?
Well, spring ball, they're starting spring practices February 12th. Spring ball's at the end of February. The commits we can come in either June 3rd or June 27th. So that's when we'll start our summer workouts and stuff. Camp starts August, well, late July, early August. So.
And that's where you'll find out.
Yeah, you find out after camp if you're a redshirt player or not.
Okay. Have you found that you've got a lot of support from your coaches at St. Ed's as far as your senior year and your post journey? Enough?
I mean, yeah. I got enough support. Our defensive line coach, he helps a lot. Both of them. I got one, Coach Rock and Coach Stick. Coach Rock is the one always yelling at you, make sure you always going hard. Coach Stick is like the technician guy and the brains behind our defense. My defensive coordinator, Coach Pappas, he's a brain. He would always push us and make sure we was just doing the right things. So and getting us ready for the next level. Like I know people from past years said once they leave St. Ed's football program and go to the college level, they said it's not really that hard. Don't get me wrong, it's challenging, but like. Right. They said, coming from the St. Ed's tradition, going to a college program, it's not, that difficult of a change because you're already basically prepared to play or, compete because that's what we do at St. Ed's. So I feel like our coaches, they definitely supported us a lot and pushed us a lot to make sure we're ready for the next level.
You had, if I'm using the word right, you had a mentor in Max Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important, and I think it's pretty good to know that although Coach Stevens is a varsity football coach for another school, he was still willing to help you out and bring you under his wing and help you. Mm-hmm. What did that mean to you? What does he mean to you?
Oh, man. Mac Stevens, he means a lot to me. I actually told him he was one of the reasons I got my first offer. Actually, I was working out with him for a good amount of time, and then there was a upcoming camp at Baldwin Wallace University that he signed me up for. Took me to that, and it was a lot of different college coaches there. After the camp, I was shocked and blessed to get an offer from Notre Dame College, which was my first offer. I got that one there, and then from there on, I just really stuck with Mac, and he really just been pushing me, like I said, and getting me ready, and not only physically but mentally, and so Mac has helped me a lot. Like he means a lot. Like you said, being a coach at being a head coach at another school. I mean, he has his own kids to deal with, but for him to actually take the time out of his day to actually work with me and make sure or try to help me to get to the next level because he see that that's what I wanted to do. That means a lot. It was because not everyone, he didn't have to do it at all. I mean, he could have just stayed with his high school team, but yeah, that definitely means a lot. I thanked him a lot when every offer I got, I went to him. I thanked him for it. When I committed, I thanked him for it tremendously. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to tell you personally, I'm proud of you. I know it was a tough road. It's a lot of people to understand all we know is as family and friends, we know that you're getting offers, you're getting these opportunities, but we don't really stop to take the time to realize how much pressure that is on a high school student. And you went through the process. It was tough. You had a support system, though.
Yeah.
You have a best friend that always is with you and dealing with you and take you where you need to go. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to thank her before we end this interview.
I would like to thank, I like to thank,
you definitely going to thank your mom, boy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah. So, of course, I'd like to thank my mom for, everything she done for me, taking me not only to, basketball camps when I was younger, but allowing me to play football. She didn't even know I was going to play football my freshman year. I just signed up. But thank her for, sticking with me while I was playing football.
Wait, you snuck freshman year?
Yeah. I mean, I played 8th grade year, but I guess she thought I was going to be done.
Oh, wow.
So freshman year, she just thought I was going to play basketball in high school. But one day, I was going to football practice. My coach called her like, "Yeah, you need to come pick Will up from practice," and she was like, "Huh?" But yeah. Okay. But that was that. So yeah, I don't thank her for sticking with me for that, and just through the whole college process, and because it was totally new to her, the whole college process. Her taking me to and from practices and to and from workouts, and just taking me to and from going on college visits also. So her, yeah, she played a big role in it, and I want to thank you for that. So.
Well, again, I want to thank you for coming on the show. We will keep in touch with you. We will be getting some clips and highlights of you. We're going to be putting it on the show. Everyone, we want you to continue to tune in to HomeGrown. Check your notifications on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.